spiritual technique in the field. Hope you're having a good day, a good life experience. I was just chilling at the crib on a regular Wednesday, and I was just thinking about the necessity and the purpose that money serves. I feel like money is the ultimate cheat code in this dimension. It's just in ways that we can't comprehend and ways that we can comprehend. It goes both ways. I feel like money can help you with problems you didn't even know you had, problems that you didn't even know you needed help solving, or you never even brought them up to your conscious mind and actually considered them. And then you get a little money, and then you realize that actually money can help me solve this certain problem that I have, and now my life flows in a way better direction than it has ever flowed before. It solves multiple purposes. Matter of fact, I feel like it serves all purposes. Like I feel like most situations in this planet, or all situations or challenges, problems, conflict that you got going on, I feel like with just the amount of money, you can solve anything that you got going on. I feel like you can use it to represent you in all situations that you got going on. But as we all know, we live in the third dimension, the most dense, one of the most dense dimensions a human can ever or a soul can ever choose to incarnate to. In this planet, you'll always have problems, whether you have money or you got no money. Whether you're rich or you're broke, you're gonna always experience certain problems. Even animals, they have their own problems. Animals don't care about chasing money or anything like that. Animals don't have any money, but they live free. They live more free than us, but they still got their own problems. Yeah, animals got their own problems. Humans, whether you got money or not, you always gonna have a problem. It's just that when you're broke, you're facing more life-threatening situations or life-threatening problems. Like maybe when you're broke, you're gonna have certain problems like maybe you're starving, you don't got no money for food or shelter, or difficulty paying your bills and all that. There's like life-threatening situations. There's like it can easily be solved with money. Like those are not even problems when you have money, but because you don't have any money, then they're the most basic problems that you're gonna have, and they are very life-threatening. But when you get money, that doesn't mean that you're not gonna experience any problems. It's just that your problems are gonna elevate. You're gonna get different types of problems. Your problems are just gonna level up. You're still gonna have problems, but like I feel like those problems that you got when you have money, those problems that you got when you have money, those are the type of problems that are just like the type of problems that you would wanna have. They are better than those life-threatening problems that you're gonna have when you don't really got money going on for you. And even those problems that you do have when you have money or when you're rich, I feel like with just the right amount of money on top of them, you can put yourself in a position where you are above them, or you live comfortable enough to not be bothered by them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like just because you have problems, then your life has to stop. But your life will stop if you don't have money and you're facing those life-threatening situations or life-threatening emergencies. And maybe you ain't got no money and you're broke, now you're starving and you gotta die because you ain't got no money to buy food. Your life stops on certain problems. Your life stops on certain problems. Like if you to ever have, like maybe you owe the government money. What is it, tax? In South Africa, I believe it is called SARS. In the USA, it's called the IRS. Yeah, if you were to ever find yourself owing those people, then you are in a very disadvantaged position. And I feel like if you don't got no money and you have all these bills, all these, you know what I'm saying, all these debts, bad credit score, that's just things that we shouldn't find ourselves to be tangled up in. I feel like all these financial situations, that is the ultimate way you'd ever find yourself stuck or caught up in the matrix. In order for you to be able to escape the matrix, you're just gonna have to liberate yourself financially. That's where I'm currently at right now. I'm trying to get that financial liberation. I mean, through physical liberation, yeah, mental liberation, yeah, spiritual liberation. There's gonna be a point in time where financial liberation becomes your main point of focus, because whether you like it or not, it is a money world that we're living in. We do still live in a matrix after all. It can be a hard pill to swallow sometimes, the way the system and the matrix is ran and all that, because we are not from this planet, we are not of this dimension, we come from higher dimensions, we are higher dimensional beings. So my angel guides knocking on top of the roof as I'm shooting this video right now. It might be the birds, it might be my spirit guides, you can never know. But yeah, I'll be paying attention to all these knocks and taps and all that as I'm chilling, because after all, we are surrounded by the spirit realm. But as I was saying, we come from higher dimensions. So things of this world, all these man-made laws, all these man-made systems and all that, that's why we be resisting, you know what I'm saying? That's why we be finding it difficult to just get along with the program, you know what I'm saying? Get along with the system. We just be tapped out. We just be tapped into something different, tapped out of the matrix and tapped into our true selves. So there's also kind of the problems why we be having all these problems and all that. We just need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to commit ourselves without losing ourselves. I feel like it's very important you don't lose yourself in that path to financial, in that road to financial liberation. It's very important we don't lose ourselves. And we mustn't think that we have to figure it all out on ourselves either, because we have a very strong support system out there in the esoteric realm, out there in the spiritual realm, or the celestial court, as some will call it. We have a really strong support system. So yeah, I just wanted to shoot this video, just share my thoughts on money and all these different purposes that it serves and all that. You just be having all these thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And most importantly, man, without money and all that, without all these third-dimensional materials, because after all, money is still third-dimensional. It is a necessity in this state, because we live in a third-dimensional realm for the time being. But as I said, you shouldn't lose yourself in that road to financial liberation. The most important thing is for you to stay tapped into yourself, because fifth dimensionally speaking, without all these third dimensionals, fifth dimensionally speaking, I feel like if you're tapped into yourself, then no matter what type of situation you find yourself facing, you're gonna always have that inner strength from within. Your spirit will always glow and protect you, guide you and all that. So in all situations that you currently got going on right now, if you're tapped into yourself, you'll feel at ease, kind of like connecting to God. When Christians be talking about they're connected to God, they're actually really just connected to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You feel that spiritual liberation when you're tapped in. You can face all problems life has to offer. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, man. Spiritual Technique, signing out.